Yo, 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 yo. What is up? What is up? What is up? Going on, everybody? Good evening. I really, really wanted to be on this morning, but life and stuff was going on. So it did not happen like I wanted it to. That's all right, though. So, testing out, putting a little camera on the screen over there on the TikTok and the tube side. Hopefully, it works out and it's not like too cluttery looking. Um, I usually go with no camera on the vertical side, but it's all right. So we got some stuff to do tonight, though. That's for sure. I didn't have the camera on the other day on anything just because I was not feeling very photogenic. I wasn't really feeling all that well. So didn't have the camera on, but we on today. So appreciate all the likes already, guys. Y'all are killing it. I don't even know what the quality's like over on TikTok. If anybody is over there and wants to let me know if it's like really stuttery or blotchy or whatever. I'm hoping it's not because I got a little bit different I went with a little bit higher, hopefully it's higher quality and higher resolution and everything. So hopefully it looks good. We did go back to OBS Studio today instead of doing the Meld Studio. I just I like Meld. There's a lot of things cool to it, but just the quality I don't think is there yet. I'm sure it will change as they get better. I'm hoping. So unfortunately, because the vertical and I got YouTube on there too. There's no music over there on TikTok and YouTube, but that's all right. I was in I rehooked up a wheel that I had and I was testing it earlier today. So I'm in the middle of the contract right now, as obviously as you can tell. So we're gonna continue on that contract. So let's do some farming and stuff. You know what I mean? Get this over here. There's that. All right. So it's not quite the same as the Moza that I had, but it does the job. It's just a Thrustmaster wheel. I actually kind of like it. I think it does pretty good. Like I said, I'm just hoping, I'm really hoping the quality is looking good on TikTok. I wasn't sure if it would work because I think technically it's in like 1440 uh, format. So I'm hoping that it's not terrible. I guess I could look it up, I think. Used to be able to look it up my own stream, but let me see if I can do it. I don't know if it'll let me. Let's see if it'll let me. see if it'll let me. I'm gonna try it here in a second. Oh, see if we can pull up the stream. So we're doing a contract right now. We got some planting to do on our own fields, but this contract was gonna pay $135,000. So we're gonna go ahead and get it knocked out. You know, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this is looking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is looking good. Yes, sir. Looks good. That's 1440p for you, ladies and gentlemen. Over there on the old tiki-taki. Hell yeah. I'm liking it. Koreash. What's up, J Riggs? Oh, I've been alright. How have you been? I'm on obviously later than I wanted to be today, but it's alright. I'm doing well though. How you been? I got my little camera up there now. Doesn't look like comments and stuff are gonna cover up too much of the gameplay, but just finally finished up hauling corn. Definitely been a ride. Yeah. I bet. Yeah, I'm just doing this is I think this is the biggest field on here, but they had a plowing contract pay 135 grand, so I'm like, sure, why not? And I was able to get the bigger mod plow, well, subsoiler, the lizard one, to take care of it. It'll still take us a while, but it's worth 135 grand, that's for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, I did not stick with Meld. That's what I used the other day. There's some cool features on it, but I think it needs to get some updates to it, and then it'd definitely be a beast of a broadcast software to stream from. But so because I went back to OBS Studio, no, between breakdowns and frozen augers, it's been a real headache. But glad it's over. Hey, you know what? If it was easy, everybody'd do it, right? Right? So, yeah. Pain in the ass. For sure. That just makes you feel even better when you actually get it done. Finished up 196,000 bushel contract haul. Whew. That's a big one. I'm just plowing on a virtual farm. I wish I could do something like that. Like, I have a Class A and everything, but there ain't no farmers around here looking for any kind of help with that kind of stuff. I'd love to, like, haul grain or haul something, you know? But Arthur with the follow. Appreciate that follow, Arthur. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. I wish I could do that kind of stuff, though. But I'm pretty sure the farmers that are all around me, they're pretty well set. So, out to get the virtual farming in, you know what I mean? Have a few custom haulers down here, but not many. I just help a buddy that does it during the winter. Got you. I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, we really don't have that. I mean, there's farmland all around me, but they're all pretty well set with what they need, and or they do everything themselves. A lot of the stuff on their own. Which, if you could do it, that's the way to do it. Obviously, it's cheaper, but it's all right. We'll just sit over here and pretend farm and do things probably not quite the right way. Which is okay by me. Ready to get back to your farm? I've been playing a bit, but I have around 85 hours on Alma. Yeah. I like Alma. I played it on 22 though so much that I didn't really play it much on 25. I did play Iowa Plainsview, which apparently was on a different, it was probably on 22 as well, but I didn't play it on there, and it's made by the same guy that made Alma, and that was a good one for sure. But yeah, I like Alma. I didn't really want to play it because I already done it on 22, you know. Now the Welker Farms one I did on 22 as well, but this is a different layout, I think, from 22. It's not like how I remembered the 22 one being. So couldn't find anything I could relate to from what I grew up farming, but Alma, yeah. Yep. I got you. I'm telling you though, J Riggs, if you like Alma, I know you got a lot of hours in there. Terry, appreciate that follow. Try checking out the Iowa Plainsview. It's a really good map. Whenever you're done with Alma though. But yeah, no, Alma's good for sure. Excuse me. Still trying to get either over or through some kind of sickness that I got going on. Yeah, I'm trying to do things a little bit, I guess, the right way, technically. It's not that there's a right or wrong way to play this game, but what I'm trying to work on right now is filling my silos and getting things like straw and hay and everything already like stocked up, and then getting getting animals and stuff like that after I have all the stuff, obviously, to make them live instead of going the other way around and buying all the animals and everything and then having to buy all the food and everything and doing things backwards. So trying to do it a little bit different here. Now, it's definitely taking me a lot longer, but it should. I want a PC. I've been watching Ray County, Missouri, and I like it. Yeah, Ray County does look pretty good. I unfortunately do not have a PC anymore, so I will not be taking part in playing that one, unfortunately. But it does look pretty good. I think I've seen a couple people play it. It does look like a really good one, though, from what I've seen. Your Alma game has been my first legit with no unrealistic and no money cheat. Been a grind? Nice. Now, technically I cheated money because I don't like working up with all the equipment. I like to start my farm with the equipment and everything that I wanted. I don't go like super crazy with it. So I do use the subsidies to just start it. But I only get like just enough to get what I want to have as a starting. But after that, I don't use it anymore. So I relied on, you know, what I do for farming or anything like that. But eventually, I think eventually I'm going to do a save like you're doing. What I'd love to do is be able to do a multiplayer like that, but I need some guys that would really be down to do it like the right way and do an actual grind, like a realistic stuff like that. KDN with the follow, appreciate that follow. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, City? No, I'd like to eventually be able to do that, but tell you what, man, every time I try to do a multiplayer, I am on console. Guys you trust not messing stuff up, and a dedicated server would be good. Yeah, I don't know, can you do a dedicated server on console, though? I thought you could only really do that on PC. Or do you just need PC to... I'm on Xbox, KTN. You can do a dedicated server on console? How? Do you still have to have a PC to set it up, though, or... How does that work? Do you know? That might be the way to go to try to do some sort of multiplayer or something. Because at least with a dedicated, I don't have to be on there for other people that I trust to be able to farm it too. Once a guy that's all Xbox and with dedicated servers. Okay, I got you. That's awesome. I might have to look into that. Yeah, because with a dedicated server, it can be up all the time. And as long as you have the right people in it, you would never have to worry about things getting trashed or anything like that. I'll tell you what, though, it's from what I've seen, I think the biggest one that I've seen they do that, they really haven't gone past, like, at the max, like, 4 people in a server that I've seen. Because I think once you kind of get past that number, things can start happening. I'm not saying that they would, but things could start happening. What's the best way to start streaming on console? You can stream directly to Twitch from consoles, but that's about all I know. I just use a capture card and go to a PC, and my PC has my broadcast software on it. I don't know how to set it up, but he has a code for like 10% off. Things around 20. Yeah, I knew that part of it. Um, it depends on how many slots you want to have and how much how much you want to have for like for mods and stuff like that, because you can set it up to be able to handle a certain amount of mods and all that. But yeah, that about $20 a month sounds correct. If he's got a code, he's probably using like G Portal, or the other one that people were using was Nitrado. Yeah, I don't think KTN. I don't think you can stream directly to TikTok or anything directly from console. But yeah, I think G Portal's the at least it's the most known. I don't know if it's the best, but it's the most known, and they do have good servers. Now Nitrado had come out. That was another spot that a lot of people were kind of high on them, but I think they kind of fell off a little bit. But G Portal's been around for a long time. They and it's not just Farm Sim that they have dedicated servers for, but that's what I see a lot of people use when they do a dedicated server. It would be nice though, no doubt, to have a dedicated server. But I'm not gonna do it if it's not gonna, we're not gonna have like, you know, 4, maybe 5 people that are just like dedicated, because I mean, that's a monthly cost, and I don't make money off playing this game or streaming or nothing like that. So Farm Sim Build 25 on TikTok. All right. Yeah, definitely. You can just probably message me on TikTok there. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, um, I don't make money doing this streaming stuff or nothing like that. But if I ever did, that's where part of whatever I would earn would go to. It would go to pay for a dedicated server. He's all Xbox, and I think he has a how-to for the dedicated server. Nice. Yeah, if you send me his channel link or something, if you can. Just send me a message on TikTok. If there's a way. I don't know how. Or at least send me a message on TikTok with his name, so I can look him up, because I'll probably forget it before the end of the stream. What's up, Douglas? How's it going over there on the old tube side? What's going on, buddy? How are you? Wow. Look him up real quick. Sounds good. I appreciate that. Yes, always be learning something, chat. When you stop learning, you stop growing. You don't ever want to stop growing. So I do like this plow, even though it's really a subsoiler. It's listed as a plow, so it does plow things. But it's the Lizard, I think it's the Lizard SM82. It's a mod. And really, a map like this is really the only one you could actually use it on. because even folded up, it's like too big for regular roads and bridges and stuff like that. This whole time, I thought the auto drive only worked on harvesting. Nope, it works on just about all the implements. There, allegedly, there's even a way. I mean, you could technically set it up if you know, like, your widths and everything like that, and your increments. You could set it up even when you're baling, if you wanted to. It's you got to kind of configure it on your own, but you could do it. But yeah, gotta be damned, I've been just hiring AI. You know what's cool about that though, is you can actually set up the auto steer and all that stuff for the AI to follow as well. David, I appreciate that follow. Let's go. Eastside Irish with that follow as well. I've seen it before come up. Appreciate that follow. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Shutter in a video of his too. Perfect. Thanks. Thank you, Riggs. I will definitely check that out after stream. I sound like I'm stuffed up, chat, because I am. You can, but you have to kind of set it up and set the parameters up yourself. It's kind of tough to do, and honestly, baling, it ain't that hard to go stay on top of the rows like you need to. But yeah, you can use the auto steer for pretty much everything else without having to tweak it a whole lot, you know, or at all. He said, now with the baling, you cannot hire the AI to do it. If you set up like auto steer, it's only for you. It won't allow you to have it. At least that when I've tried it, I tried it a couple times, but yeah. This is the Welker Farms map. Yeah, this is the biggest field on here. Found out Iowa Plains where I got 300 acre field. Holy cow. That's a lot of baling, man. Let's see. I should be able to. I think this one is like a 120 acre or 124 acre field on here. It's the biggest one on the map. But like I said, that's why this contract to plow it is paying me 135 grand. You switch between corn and beans? Got you. Playing on 22 and decided to pass on it on 25. See, I don't think this is the same. Maybe I'm losing it, but I don't think it's the same layout as 22 was. I feel like it's different. But maybe I just didn't play it very long on 22. Let me see if I can show you most of it. See what we can make happen here. So it's this field right here that I'm working on, which is 124 acres is what it is. This is Welker Farms, Farm Kid. So I don't know. So let's see if I can scroll all the way across. So it just goes to there. Then you come up this way. Got to sneeze, chat. False alarm. And then you come over this way. 1 year is less work. Yeah. So there you go. I don't know if you were able to see it very well, but that was it. It's the same layout. Okay, so that means I probably just didn't play it very long on 22. But, I mean, I like it. I like the fact that I do like that you can do a little bit more customization on this. Because there's not any production chains and stuff like that. You can buy pretty much every piece of land. I would change between 22 and 25, probably. I didn't play it in 22, so I don't know. And 25, I think, is better. Yeah. The AI was so dumb on 22, it made it boring driving yourself. Yeah. I actually enjoy doing it by myself. I use the AI a lot more in 25, but I'll do it for like certain like harvests and everything. I'll have them run the combine and I'll run the chase trailer. Now, I do have unrealistic capacities on things on here because I play by myself, but it's not like stupid crazy, with the exception of the root crops. The root crop harvester I got set to like the most unrealistic capacity it can be on, and I will set an AI off on that on a contract like that, just because it pays really good, and if I don't have to worry about unloading it, yeah. AI is always going to have bugs, but I'll tell you what helps out a lot though, and you just have to trust the AI for some of it, is if you do set up the steering assist for the AI to follow, it helps with minimize the amount of dumb stuff it does. The only thing you have to realize too with the AI when you do that, oh yeah, auto steer is great, especially since you can get it on console. It's really cool. But like I was saying, sometimes I push AI and leave and hope no issues. Yet I would recommend setting up the steering assist for the field, but set it for the AI, because you have the choice. You can set it for the AI, or you can set it for yourself. And if you set it for the AI will follow the GPS that's set up. Now, the one thing, and I didn't notice this till I really watched it, when you set it up, and a lot of times what happens with some of the AI things that happen here where they do weird stuff, the AI will not leave the constraints of the field. So to do like a turnaround or a 90-degree turn or something like that, they won't do that by leaving the field like we do sometimes. Everything is done within the boundaries of whatever field they're on. So sometimes if they get to like a weird corner, you'll see them like stop, go back, do another little piece, this, that, whatever. So it makes it look like they're being stupid. I have also noticed that with some weird shaped fields, the AI will actually try to square it off. So it'll look like they're missing a bunch, but then they'll go back and get it. For the most part. Not 100%, but yeah, you just gotta kind of watch it. My favorite feature is being able to set the direction for the AI. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you could, and I like that too, because you can set them to do the headlands and then the up and downs, or you can set them to do the up and downs, then the headlands. You can adjust which way they're going and all that. So now I'm not on PC, but apparently like they have like auto drive and course play and everything like that, which is even another cool thing you can do with AI. It takes a long time to set up, but it's pretty cool. I've seen a couple guys running servers that they have that all set up, and it's pretty smooth, some of them. Like the field you're in, some fields do 2 directions, but you can rotate for just one. Yes. Yep. I technically have 3 directions on this. I don't usually mess with it, with whatever it auto does, but every now and again I will. Huh. Man. Yeah, every now and again I will. I usually don't, just because I don't really care that much about it, but every now and again I will. If it's like a weird shaped field or something like that, I'll try to make it to where I maximize my passes as much as I can. But Most of the time, I just leave it on whatever the auto is. It ain't no big deal to me. I apologize if I'm sounding like way, way under the weather, chat, but I just kind of feel that way. I cannot breathe very well. Have the AI do contracts while I'm working on my tasks? Yeah, you could do that too. Like I said, the only one on here that I'll 100% let the AI do, well, I'll let the AI sometimes do like a cultivating contract or something like that, but if it's a root crop harvest, AI. Because again, I do go with an unrealistic capacity. I got the Colossus harvest or whatever, and I just let him do it, and I don't worry about it. I I don't mind doing root crops, but on a big field or something like that, I can't stand it. So, and it's usually ones like peas or carrots or something like that, where on a big ass field like this would take me literally like 4 days to get done. I got other things to do, you know? But again, it's the beauty of this game. You can play it how you want. There's no right or wrong way to do it. What I love the most about this game is that I could go watch 12 different people playing it, and they're all 12 people will be playing it a different way, and it's all cool. Clarice, appreciate that follow. Oh man, wow. You ever can't breathe so bad that when you try to go like this, you get lightheaded? That just happened to me. I am so stopped up, it's not even funny. Been using the Kinsey planter with the roller mod attached. Works great. Ooh. Oh, yeah, the invisible roller? Is that what you're talking about? Or is this a different mod that I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah, the invisible roller. That thing's pretty wild. And it will roll under things that are in the field, though. So I, like, left, like, tractors and stuff in the field. And I went to use the roller, and it'll roll underneath of it. I do have the Kinsey planter. I forgot what I'm using it for. I'm not using it for... I don't have the one that goes, like, breakneck speed or nothing. Right. Yeah, no. I don't... I'm not using the one that's, like, crazy speed or anything. But I do have that. I'm trying to... I think I'm using it as my seeder, honestly. I think. I don't remember. I've been planted, but two things here. Keeping it 9 miles an hour. Rolling the same. Width as the planet. Right. It makes sense. Yeah, I messed around with that a little bit. I don't remember. I think the one I have is at 11, maybe? I don't know. So wait, do you put the roller attached to the planter? So you're planting and rolling at the same time? Is that what you're telling me you're doing? That's awesome. Never thought to try that. Yeah, that makes sense because it does ask you when you're setting up that stupid thing if you'd want to add a hitch to it. I mean, why not? You know? I mean, you got to roll it after you plan it anyway. So, it's a good idea. I probably won't try it just because I don't really care for the invisible roller. I got the physical one. The big one. Like, not the big one, but bigger one. AI runs it great. Because it's locked in place so it don't bind up. That's true. That is another benefit. It does not kink up when you try to like back up or turn around or anything like that. Smart move. Never thought to do it that way. I always had them be separate. I never did think to do it the other way though. That's pretty smart. That's a farmer thinking right there. I hate rolling. It's slow and boring. So I just do it together. Yeah. I don't mind it. You'll notice that I don't do things super fast. I used to get all that stuff and have it go like stupid fast all the time, everywhere and things like that. And I don't know, I kind of got over it. I want to feel like I'm actually doing something. So I'm trying to fulfill some of my dreams of being a farmer vicariously through this game, somewhat. Always pulled a roller behind our field cultivators in real life? Really? On a farm? That makes sense. I've seen that actually, I think. Not everybody does it, but... Right, you don't feel like it's cheating because that's what you do in real life. It just so happens that the implements that you're using in the game are invisible. So I get it. So what's the purpose behind rolling behind the cultivator? What is that? What's the purpose of doing that? What? Because when you're cultivating, you're trying to break up the ground, right? So when you roll, doesn't that recompact it? Or am I thinking like I'm talking about in real life? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of cultivating it? Or am I just don't know what I'm talking about? It busts up the clouds better and makes a smoother planting surface. Got you. Because I have seen that be done just a couple times. I haven't seen it a whole lot, but I have seen it be done. I always did wonder that. But it makes sense. It makes sense because now when you run your planter over it, it's a smoother surface, so you probably don't have a bunch of like popping going on or hopping going on with the planter. I would assume that's the point of doing it. It does compact some, but you never ran into over compaction. Good. Well, as long as you've never run into it, then you don't have to worry about it. I wonder if that's different based on the type of soil you got, though. I bet if you have certain types of soil, you wouldn't want to do that because it probably would over compact. I'll bet. Man. I can't breathe, chat. We're just saying. I think part of it's got to do with this weather. Because, like, it's supposed to be February, and we're about to be running into 70-degree weather by next week. It's for looser dirt. It's useless in gumbo. The clouds don't bust up right. They're like bricks when the sun dries it out. Yeah. Yep. I believe it. Papa P with a follow. Appreciate that follow, Papa. Wow. Good morning. It's evening for me, but good morning to you if it's morning for you. Point of? What do you mean, Gary? Yes, FS25 is correct, Papa. What are you asking me there, Gary? Over there on the tube. I agree. This is a nice game. I like it. It's relaxing. For children? What are you talking about? Played FS23 mobile? Yeah. Yeah, I think that one was only on mobile or Nintendo Switch or something. What are you talking about, Gary? I have no idea what you're getting at there, bud. You're not making no sense. Back it up some here. How was FS23 on mobile? I've heard people say it wasn't too bad, actually. I've heard it wasn't too bad. Is video for children? Point of video is a game. Sure. Where do you get this piece of equipment? Am I on PC? No, this is on console. This is in the downloadable content. It's a Lizard SM82. It would come as a SM82 SM72 pack, and it is in the, I think it's under plows in the downloadable content in the game, or Mod Hub or whatever it's in the game. Waiting to release FS26 mobile? Better than FS23? I mean, it probably will be, but you gotta remember, if it's mobile, you can only get so good on mobile, but probably will be. This video is not for children, Gary. I mean, children want to watch it, they can, but it's not specifically for children. Again, you're kind of not making any sense, but alright. What crops have I planted? Let's see. How have I missed this all this time? I'm gonna go look for it right now. It's in there. I'm telling you. What is it for? It's to play. That's what it's for, Gary. Yeah, it does. But I like this one. What map am I on? Welker Farms. I'm on Walker Farms. Gary, this is for entertainment. That's what it's for. That's all it is. Just to hang out and be a pretend farmer for a while. That's what it's for. Been plowing with the little 9-foot John Deere. Yes, it does. This is technically, I think, considered a subsoiler, but it works as a plow. Been using the Case 9250 combine mod. Holds 100,000 liters. I'm using the Colossus. Thanks for the "you're awesome." Appreciate that. Thanks, Papa. I use the Colossus one, and I just set it to 2 times capacity on here, so it holds 50,000 liters. Most of the unrealistic parts of what I'm doing is I want a touch of realism. Don't mind my $8.4 million government subsidy. I got you. Yeah, completely real. 100%. No, I don't. I don't do the crazy. Most of the most of the unrealistic stuff is the capacities of things that I use. Even on that Colossus, the beet harvester and stuff like that, the header that I use for it, it's the regular size. So, like, I don't do... I used to have them be, like, unrealistic width and all that, right, but the only unrealistic stuff I do really anymore is the capacities of things, like of my trailers or of my harvesters, and I don't go like stupid, with the exception of root crops, but yeah. I appreciate that, Papa. Appreciate the kind words there, man. And I appreciate the gift. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, right. I know exactly which one you're talking about. I've used it. I just kind of like the look of the Colossus one, and obviously, as you can tell, I like the color green. Corbin, I'm just solo farming, buddy. Man, I appreciate that share. I am from Missouri. What is it modeled after? What, the Colossus one? I feel like it's modeled after a Case, because there is an option to have the Case paint job on it, which makes it $300,000 more, which is ridiculous. What country or I'm from the United States. Capacities is a must. I don't use the unrealistic setting, but always the max it allows, right? I think so, maybe. Well, let's take a look at it. I'll scroll on over to it. Ben with the follow. Appreciate that follow, Ben. Oh, you're in the Philippines. Nice. You are the 4th person that has ever hopped in here from the Philippines. It's pretty crazy, if you ask me. Didn't realize the reach went that far. Alright, let's check something out here. Here, let's scroll on over to the combine. Here we go. I mean, what are you thinking there? Want me to pull it out so we can take a look at it? Let's see what it's based off of. What's up, Penny? Here, we'll pull it out of here. Nice truck talk? What are you talking about? I mean, I guess it looks like a case. Yep. I was gonna say, you already knew what it looked like, then... I think a lot of the mods on here are based off of Case. They really like Case, Giants does. Which is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with liking Case, you know? I just always prefer green. Well, it's John Deere green, is what it is, but... Looks weird in green. Well, it says Colossus, so it's not really a Case. You should have seen when I did what I wanted. I used that, what was it? They got that Case, Magnum tractor that's, black. I painted that green. took the markers off of it. That was pretty funny. And then they have the Steiger, like older Steiger series mod, like articulated ones. I took all the markings off that and painted it green. It was pretty funny. Yo, Jace with that follow. Appreciate that follow. It's like 1,000 horsepower, ain't it? Yes, I think so. Well, you can have it be that much. It's stupid. It's very inefficient, and it doesn't hook up to all the stuff, all the trailers and stuff correctly, unless they patched it somehow. But heard there was some fun over here. Came to cure that. Perfect. Thank you, Arshawn. I'm glad you're here to cure that. Yo, by the way, chat, if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube or Twitch, you have the option to be you're watching in 1440p right now. I did not know that I could do that. I've noticed the two knockoff Chevy trucks don't hook up to all the trailers. I mean, what do you expect? They're Chevys. Oh. Oh. You're watching in 1440. It's coming to you in 1440. Right now. Yes, the RAM works great. Right, I am right that they are Chevy. It was the tone in which I said it that made it sound wrong. I mean, it could be worse. They could have been Ford. Who said that? It is wrong. I'll tell you what, that RAM, it took them a long time to get it on console, but they did a really, really good job on that. The only thing I haven't messed with is they have a custom bed pack for it. I don't know how to get them on there. Dead or dying garage emitter. Ford, found on road dead. Flipped over, rebuilt Dodge. And if you say first on race day, I'll slap you right on through here. Smack. I have the service bed on mine and it looks great. Nice. Did you put the little thing in the middle? Like it looks like a toolbox or a gas thing or whatever that you can put in the middle of the service bit? First on race day. Slap the shit out of you. You think you know a guy. How do you get that on there? Because I couldn't figure out how that's supposed to get on there unless you have to, like, physically put it on there. Or when you drive up to it, does it automatically attach to it? Because the bed and that extra thing is, like, separate, isn't it? From what I was looking at. Ford Tough until 5 years later, right? You're giving him way too much credit. Oh no, it's raining. Son of a gun. Good thing I didn't have to harvest anything. We would have been taking a hit on that deal. Don't get your bumper caught. Unless you're trying to total it out for a new one. That's true. It's a true statement right there. Just saying. No, I know. It's just as bad in that nation? Yeah, it is. They are, but sometimes you gotta take what you can afford. No, my pen, you ran it over. Oh no. What's up, Jake? Nope, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can harvest when it's raining, but it'll kill your yield. At least you know where yours is. Pico stole mine. I did not. Appreciate the GGs there, Papa. I did not steal it. It's not stealing when you leave it on my desk and walk away. At that point, it's a donation. Just saying. My favorite pen was, in fact, not a donation. It wasn't a building, was it? No. He stole mine. Threw it under a John Deere and he crushed it. I did. I probably did. I wouldn't doubt it. I had it in my pocket, like right here, you know? And then when I bent over, it fell out. And then I accidentally ran it over. Just saying, it wasn't my fault. It was gravity's fault. Blaming it on gravity. Wow. I'm dying over here, chat. I see it. Stop the car. I see it. That's what happened on 7-Eleven. Or whatever it was. Gravity. Right. It wasn't 7-Eleven. It's 9-11? Jeez. No, I don't think it was... I don't think gravity is what happened. Same thing to be honest. Wow. Okay, we've been putting out some awesome barn doors and garages. Oh, really? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. My poor pen. You broke the ink of it. Oh no. Guess you have to buy a new one. I'm sorry, I cannot afford to replace it. I'm just a simple farmer. What if they don't sell that pen anymore? I don't know. I mean, the one that I crushed, they definitely don't sell that exact pen anymore. Can you do autopilot? It's $400 a piece. Is my emotional support pen. Right. Imagine if that was actually true. You can't throw that pen away. It's my emotional support pen. It's how I write all my checks out to my therapist. You got a pen that was $120? Wow. My sister works or used to work at a doctor's office. Well, my mom did too. And back in the day, anytime like a new like drug rep or something like that would come in trying to, you know, get them to have like samples of whatever drug they were trying to promote or whatever, they'd always have some cool like fancy looking pens and everything like that. So we'd get all these crazy ass looking pens all the time. I don't think they do that anymore. It was yes or no because FS22 you can do autopilot. If you're talking about like have like the AI do it, yes. Or you can turn on like this is auto steer right now. They've regulated that, yeah. Cool pins and small chains was no different than, yeah, right. Well, I mean, that's all they were doing. Oh, yes, I got a guy in the John Deere ran over my emotional pin. Jeez. Y'all are too much. I mean, they have auto steer, which is, I mean, that's what this is doing. Cavallo. Now you can also have the AI do it, which is obviously the AI is doing it. They have cruise control on here, which you can set as well. They were. I mean, that's all the drug reps were doing. They were lobbying for their company. How many acres is it without looking? This? 124. I cheated on that though, Jake, because I already looked earlier. Somebody asked me earlier. FJ Gaming, appreciate that follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Man, y'all are quite active tonight. I wasn't sure if it was going to be very active tonight. They're providing services though. That's why it's not lobbying in a traditional sense. Well, contract's done. Fold her up. Take your time too. Chad, I cannot breathe. This sucks. I should say I can't breathe through my nose. I think I'm about due to go take another gigantic horse pill. So $124. So maybe 124 bucks plus. Oh, because you broke my emotional support bed. No. Nope. I didn't know it was your emotional support bed when I broke it. So had I known that, I probably wouldn't have broke it. I'm just saying. You can't charge me for something I had no idea about till after the fact. Sorry. You have to disclose that information before I break it. And I sit in the corner every night with it, now it's gone. Oh no. I think you'll be alright. You might be okay though. I feel like you might be alright. Now, I do gotta plant 2 fields. I think we're gonna do corn. No, we're gonna do sunflowers in this field to the left. And then I'm just gonna do soybeans again. Yep. The tax fees is $50, right? Right. Where do I want to put this? I'm running out of space, which is weird to say because I have a very large area, but I really don't have anywhere to put this thing. I think I know where I'm going with it. George with the share, appreciate it. Plus $250 in emotional psychology. Man, I don't have that kind of dough, fellas. So you're gonna force me to file bankruptcy over a pen. Sorry, filing chapter 7. Not where my pen is, and where it buried. Because it gone because you and your green machine. That's right. Nope, chapter 7. Wiping out the complete thing. Chapter 11 is just consolidation kind of deal. I ain't trying to consolidate nothing. I'm trying to just wipe it out. I need a judge. A judge? Isn't that a gun? I don't think you have to go that far. It's just a pen, man. Is it the same judge that was under the seat in that Hardy song? But the lady's staying in a truck? I hope not. I ain't ready for that. Is it Pew Pew that's a judge? Yeah. It was in the Hardy song. Alright. There's a governor too. Yep. Oh man. It's pouring down rain. I'm just running around out here. This is camouflage John Deere green. I want the one that chambers in 12 gauge. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember which one. Oh, yeah, never mind. I only have this one. Because I'm not doing root crops, so I didn't get the, I think I did seed only on this too. You want that as a daily carry? I would be scared. No. No? You would definitely turn heads. That's for sure. Alright, let's go plant our small field first. Which is up yonder way. They're actually not that much bigger than a 44. I didn't think so. I know people who daily carry those. Yeah. Yup. I feel like people that have to carry that around are just they're expecting trouble. Oh man. I don't. Is it Hypna? Appreciate the follow. I was even gonna. I'm over 357 man though. Over 44. Yeah. Sorry, my driving's all kinds of erratic. Trying to read names that I don't know. I appreciate the follow. I apologize. I couldn't read your name very well, or probably correct. What am I gonna plant here? I'm probably gonna do soybeans again. I'm not sure if planting in the rain is the best idea, but that's what we're doing. Unfolding. Good grief. I can do long grain rice. We're doing soybeans, I said. Yes. Soybeans. Yeah. We want to put the AI on this. Nope. We're going to do it ourselves. And I know, before anybody says anything, I'm going to be doing this wrong. Because you're supposed to start with your up and downs when you plant. Then work on your outsides. But that's not what we're doing. So I think that's the only thing I don't like about this seeder is that you can't really see that it's seeded until if you look, maybe it'll show me. Oh good, it does show it going that way. But you don't really see it until after you've already passed over it. Which is okay. So I purposely got the one that does not require have the fertilizer in it as well, but I did already fertilize this field prior to me planting it, so whoa. I can breathe for a second. It's wild. That's wild. Excuse me. Man. Oh. Sheesh. Gonna come back through and roll this field and our other field. Our bigger field we're gonna do sunflowers in. This time we did corn in it already. So we'll do sunflowers in it this time. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to turn my beacons on. I'll have to do that here in a second. Can't really see them, but I got them on. I got the old beacons on. Planting in the rain. Probably not a good idea. But the game don't know, so... Or the game doesn't care, so... That's why it's a video game. See this pole right here, chat? We're gonna go right through it. Why? Because on this map, the poles are for aesthetics only. They're not actually functioning. Which is kind of nice. Chad, I really need to go take my stupid horse pill. It's a big ass like Mucinex knockoff pill, but I take one every 12 hours and I'm past my time to take it. Well, maybe not. I'm almost there. I'm almost to the 12-hour mark. It's probably why I'm struggling to breathe right now. It is flat pouring. First time I've ever seen it actually like pour down rain like this. I feel like there's hail in this. I mean, it's March, so I know there's rain, but it almost looks like there's hail falling. It's kind of wild. Oh. Planting in the pouring rain we are. Supposed to turn from this to bright and sunny. But since we have the time set to like half the speed of real time, it probably won't happen for a while. Unless I skip to the next month, which might happen after we're done planting because there's really nothing else to do after we're done planting as far as any like contracts or anything goes. Alright, let's find... I might stick an AI on the roller. I'm not sure yet, though. It shouldn't take that long to roll. The roller we got is pretty damn big. Yo, Timmy with the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate the like. Appreciate the share. Well, the like at least. Appreciate it. Planting in the rain. Just planting in the rain. Definitely not something you're supposed to do, probably. But I don't know. And the game doesn't care, so I'm gonna do it. I know I'm also planting the wrong way because I didn't do my up and downs first. But that's okay, because it's just a video game. Our tractor's getting nice and dirty, though. That's for sure. This is soybeans that we're planting in this field, and then our big field we're going to do sunflowers. Did you see my comment on putting them fuel tanks in the truck? Sorry, I had to bounce for a bit. I did not happen to see it. Chat was going a little bit quick. What did you say about how to put them in there? I apologize. I did not see that, Riggs. Let me just double check something over here. Nope, just as I thought. Just as I thought. Let me see if I can go back and find it. I don't think that comment came through, Riggs. By the way. The last comment I see from you was talking about you had the service bed. So I don't know if that comment actually came through for me. As far as how to hook up the that fuel cell thing. I just put it again, so I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Gee, I don't know. Self-editing. Lift it by hand. Okay. So it's liftable. You just go up there and put it in there. Got it. Gotcha. Our planter and tractor are going to be so dirty by the time we're done planting the other field. I have seasons turned off so I can plant whatever I want, whenever I want, but I might have to go ahead and get me a service bed for that Dodge then. I never used to care about or like service bed pickups, but I see them all over the place now, and playing in this game. It works on the flatbeds too, nice. But ever since I started playing this, and seeing them a lot more around where I live, I think I would rather prefer a service bed than a regular pickup. I feel like there's way more things you can do with the service bed. Especially the flatbed ones. I really like the flatbed ones. I really, really like the flatbed. I really like the Dodge flatbeds with like the diamond plate and all that stuff. Heck yeah. Oh, once you get it in the right place, it just attaches like a trailer. Nice. That's probably why it says you need to have the fifth wheel hitch or whatever frame. I would imagine. We're just going to leave this sucker running. We're just going right down the road. We are going to change the seed though. No, don't fold up. I hit the wrong button. We are going to change this to sunflowers. Sunflowers. You don't, it just needs to be at the front center and rotated the right direction. Oh, I got you. Oh, I was reading in the thing that said something about having to have the fifth wheel be in there. Guess I was wrong. It's alright. I've been wrong before. Just once though. That was the only time right there. Sunflowers engaged. They don't hold much, but it makes it look like a farm truck. That's the important. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for aesthetics only. The service bed accessories are just a visual option when you buy it. Yeah. Yep. I was gonna say it's probably not even a functional, like actual service bed. It just looks like it. So I like the holographic power poles there. get this planted and then get both of these rolled. I should really collect my money off that plowing contract, huh? That's alright, we got enough time. I'm gonna try to be on in the morning tomorrow, if I can. Normally I'm not on Farm Sim at night, just because I usually feel like I don't have enough time to really do anything, but I wasn't able to get on earlier today, and I wanted to make sure that I could get some farming done today. I'm normally like a mid to late morning when I do Farm Sim, because like tonight it's not going to be a very long stream because just it's at night. Usually when I start up in the morning, I can usually go about 5 or 6 hours, but this isn't too bad. Yeah, I have been going back and forth from Farm Sim to COD, but to be honest, the COD streams, nobody wants to watch me play that. I only play casuals for the most part, and I'm not as interactive, which I don't like, because I get too stinking focused on the game that I don't interact with you guys. So I've decided that if I live stream COD, I'll probably just do it on like the green side or something like that. Just because I'll stream it, but it's not going to be on here. Oh yeah, I just don't like the type of stream that it is from my end. Because I'm not very good at the game, I have to like devote like all my focus to it. So that cuts down on me interacting with you guys, which I don't like. And that's not what I wanted to do. I was going to say, plus it's oversaturated anyhow, but so is a lot of games. I mean, Farm Sim's a saturated game. It's just, it's a different type of stream, you know? And I want to be able to interact and chit-chat and hang out and this, that, and the other. I played BO3 religiously and quite a bit on BO4. After that, it just went downhill. Yeah. Well, I didn't start playing COD until Warzone came out. So, like, I don't even have that kind of time in playing Call of Duty. In the grand scheme of things, you know. Haven't bought a COD since COVID, Modern Warfare, yeah. Yeah, and that's when they came out with Warzone too. So that's when I started playing it. But prior to that, there's guys that have been playing COD since the first COD was ever released. And I never used to be into first-person shooters very much. And then my kids were playing it, and they were playing Fortnite and stuff like that, and so I tried it out, tried a little bit of Fortnite, it was alright, and then tried playing some Warzone, kind of started really liking that and everything, and then started seeing everybody streaming it and everything like that, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. I never got good at it. So Sathik with the follow. Appreciate that follow. So I started playing it, and I mean, but that's it. Prior to that, I was always big on doing like sports games and stuff like that. Like I had Madden. My big game that I liked was MLB The Show and everything like that. So I owned them all up to BO4, then I skipped a few years and bought Modern Warfare 19. Yeah. So then I used to really like MLB The Show, and then I would play NHL, and then I was like big into the sports games and stuff like that. But I didn't ever want to play. I didn't ever play anybody online, you know, like Madden and all this, that, and the other. I always did like create your own character and do like your own like story, career mode, whatever. So, you know, I did that in 2K and everything, and then that's all I did. I just played my own characters, like career and stuff. But that's what I was big in. I was really into prior to like Warzone and everything like that. So that's what I was into at that time. Now I'm really into obviously farm sim and everything like that. Kind of wish I would have known about this a long time ago, because even when it comes to the farm sim games, I've only played Farm Sim 19, Farm Sim 22, and then 25 now. So I'm not even a veteran in Echo. NBA Live. Heck yeah. I seen somebody somehow was able to I guess they're using an emulator or something, but they were playing NBA Jam. that was a fun one. I will randomly play like I think I have Dirt Rally 2.0. I haven't tried that with my wheel. I probably won't play it on the wheel, honestly. I do better on controller with that. But I might sprinkle that in sometime, or even maybe NASCAR sometime. Now that I'll probably try on the wheel, but... And then I'm waiting for American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator to come out on console, which I think is supposed to be happening this year. And then you'll see me be putting that into rotation a lot. At that time, I'll probably end up being just Farm Sim or American Truck or Euro Truck Sim. And to be quite honest with you, out of the two, and don't get me wrong, I love American Truck Sim. Oh yeah, GoldenEye. They have that on Game Pass right now, or they did. They had that on Game Pass. They had brought it back for Xbox, GoldenEye. Anyhow, so there's also some story games that I'd love to play. I mean, and like I said, I love American Truck Simulator, but I think Euro Truck Simulator is actually better. Which would make sense considering that was the company's original game, was Euro Truck. Now, American Truck over the last probably year has been getting a lot better and like starting to catch up, but I don't know, the Euro Truck one is really, really good. There's a lot more detail, a lot more scenery and everything like that, but I wonder if it will have mods on console. It won't be. They'll probably have a way to have some mods, but it's not going to be like PC. PC's always going to have better mods and everything, but I would imagine they might have some sort of situation kind of like FarmSim does, where they have like a downloadable content thing, um, or maybe like SnowRunner or something like. So there'll be things you can get that are modded, but as far as the customization of it, like deep customization, that's always going to be better. It's always going to be PC only, guaranteed. But that's how it's always been. Anything that involves mods or something like that, the PC version is always going to have more. Just because PC mods, you can adjust like the script and things like that you really can't do. I mean, you could do it for a console, but it's kind of a hassle. Fell over farming in the 90s, and I wish we had a lot more 90s model American farm mods. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, that the issue is that, you know, the company that makes this isn't from America. You know, it's Giants. They're from overseas, which is why you see a lot more like overseas, like foreign to us, machines and equipment and everything like that. But yeah, it would be nice to see some modders do some like older, like 90s stuff and older machines and stuff like that. But I feel like it's coming. I mean, I feel like people are probably working on some stuff, but the problem is that I feel like Giants is probably backed up with, you know, mod submissions and stuff like that, and going through them all still. It was built for PC, but I think America has taken over the gaming community on it. Yeah. Yep. You're right. I think you're right. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a ton of people that play it internationally, but I tend to agree with you that America has kind of taken that shit over as far as the popularity of it and everything. So, I mean, kudos to them, you know? Kudos to them. But I still feel, I mean, there's a lot of people overseas that play it still. You never see Europeans playing it on YouTube and TikTok? They do. Well, no, they don't. I don't know why that is. The most time, if I see somebody like European or whatever, it's all, most of that stuff is on Twitch. Honestly, that I see. But I think you're right. I don't see. I think on YouTube it's a little bit different, because you kind of probably have to like search for that to come up in your feed or whatever. But I definitely see a lot more on Twitch than anything. Same with the trucking. The other thing you got to think of too, Riggs, is that in Europe they're like way ahead of time of us, so they might be on when we're all sleeping. So there's that as well. For TikTok feed, I think every other video is pretty much FarmSim. Nice. Yeah. It'd be like that, for sure. I used to have that trouble with, like, conspiracy theory stuff, because I watched one video, and then I had to slowly like try to transition and change how it was suggesting videos and stuff to me by just scrolling right on past that stuff, finding something else. So it's odd how that works to me. Uh-oh. I can't breathe again. I go through like periods of when I can breathe and periods where I can't breathe. Yo, Jordan with the follow. Appreciate that follow, Jordan. Welcome in. Hope your night's going well. Ooh. Oh. We can talk about something at work, and when I open TikTok, I see videos about what we talk about. Yeah. Isn't that scary a little bit? It's a little bit disheartening or disconcerting or concerning. It's definitely concerning. I just find that weird. Right. They're always listening. And it's probably not just TikTok. I bet if you were to open up like Google and go search something, stuff like that would pop up, and then Facebook's the same way. Somehow you end up getting like targeted ads and stuff like that based on something you were talking about just randomly. It's almost like there's only one rain cloud on this map right now, and it's directly over me. Well, what's going on, sister? How are you? You're pretty much done with Facebook? I go on about once a month or on Marketplace. Yeah, I don't really go on Facebook all that much myself either, but I was never on there that much to begin with. What's going on, Jess? How you doing? Oh, single parent thing this evening? Where's Nate? Is he out of town or? Sykeston? Yeah. Ooh. Is he just working a shift there, or did he have to? Well, Sykeston's not like super close, so he's probably overnighting it over there. How are the boys? Just today and overnight, got you. How's my nephews? Are they doing good? I don't know if you can hear it, but I cannot breathe out of my nose. 25 minutes from my house. Was there yesterday with eating Chinese. Nice. They're good. Got this this week's variety of snot and stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's what I got. What are you talking about, Riggs? Oh, you're close to Sykeston, Riggs? Really? I did not realize you were like that close to me. We are talking about Sykeston, Missouri. Oh, you're in Bernie? Nice. RSV case in the nursery and several tummy bugs. I'm keeping Leo home with me. Yeah. Really? I knew a guy, I worked with a guy that was from Bernie. He actually passed away, unfortunately. Died in a head-on collision. I think he fell asleep at the wheel one night, but definitely wasn't ready to hear that news, but he was definitely from Bernie. Gave both of the boys a bath as soon as we got home. Yeah. Washed them down in bleach and everything. Yeah, for sure. No, you're just tired of having the shit go around. That's all it is. I don't think that's being paranoid at all. Right. Well, Rachel had COVID towards the end of last week and didn't go back to work until like Tuesday. I've never had COVID, but I've literally never had COVID. Knocking on wood right now. But I am stopped up like you wouldn't believe. So I'm hoping I didn't catch it, but I think mine's due to this dumbass weather. Yeah, see, if I have it, it's literally just my sinuses, which honestly I need to go take. You're stopped up about a month ago and couldn't breathe for 3 weeks. Jeez. I don't think that mine's gonna be that long, but yeah, I've never had the flu either. I've literally never had the flu. Not one time ever in my life. Never. It's wild. I've never had the sinus shits. Yeah. Well, I've been taking these like knockoff like Mucinex pills, and they're working, and they're good for like 12 hours. I should have taken another one like an hour ago, but I missed, so I don't think mine was either because I never felt bad, just terrible sinus pressure and stuff. Yeah, that's all I got going on. I think mine's because of the stupid ass weather. I mean, shit, we're supposed to get into the 70s by next week. It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't really go anywhere, and I'm not really around anybody. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And before you know, it comes. Yeah, before you know it, yeah, allergy season. Can't wait. Come on from work drinking a quarter bottle of NyQuil, man. Maybe that's what I ought to be doing. Screw the Mucinex. Just give me that NyQuil. Let me sleep it off. That's probably what I ought to be doing. But I'm not. I'm dedicated. Dedicated to hanging with you guys. And just dealing with it. Pay through light bill for January. Yes, the NyQuil and pass out method. If you're passed out, you can't feel anything anyway. I think I like that one. I did not want to go to school in the late 90s. Me too. Well, I didn't do NyQuil. Yeah, the wake up in the kitchen floor kind of thing. I did that, but it wasn't from NyQuil. I drank too much. Or I got stoned too much. So mine wasn't really NyQuil, it was other things, but, you know. Yeah. It's the best time I will never remember. It was Dayquil and NyQuil. Jeez, pretty much. Basically the same thing. I won't tell you what we used to do with Robitussin, by the way. I'm not going to tell you, but just me saying Robitussin should tell you what we did with Robitussin. So, then yeah, no. Yep. Got that tussin. quarter bottle of NyQuil, and 2 Benadryl. Out like a light, sleep like a baby. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, the cherry kind? Yeah, because it wasn't like real cherry. Gross. You just got Wyatt to bed. Nice. Leo's asleep and going to attempt to take him up. Good luck. You'll be just fine. Just don't wake Wyatt up. They're not in the same room, are they, Jess? They're in separate rooms, aren't they? Felt like the green always worked better. Yeah, the green does work better, but man, you want to talk about... Isn't that the one that basically tastes like licorice? Oh. There's one of them that tastes like black licorice. No, thank you. Separate rooms? Yeah. Good. Minty flavor on steroids. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure... I feel like anything that's heavy on mint like that does that. I should do some Vapor Rub. Remember that? Vapor Rub? Grandpa always said, if it tastes good, it don't work. Your grandpa's a smart man. Probably 100% correct. I don't know. That's just how it goes sometimes. That is a fair statement. I don't know why the cloud's only over me. Well, crap. Well, yeah, it is. It's only over me. Because it wants my tractor to be extremely dirty. I don't know, it's weird. It's one of those showers where it's raining here and there. So it's raining here, and then when I get over there, it'll be raining there. Yeah, it's oddly following me. It is. Sometimes it'd be like that. All I'm trying to do is plant some sunflowers. That's all I'm trying to do. See, it's questionable to me. Me too. I'm in agreement with you. It's only because I'm trying to be productive. That's what it is. That's the black cloud they talked about. Yes, it is. Seems like there's a black cloud hanging over my head all the time. Bullcrap. It's a rendering circle on consoles? Is that what it is? Right. That's the black cloud. It's always following me around. As soon as I'm done being productive, then it'll stop raining. Are you sure this water is sanitary? Looks questionable. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's apparently there's a game called Disney Speedstorm, which is basically like Mario Kart on crack, and it's all Disney characters that are driving around in it. There's, you know why? There's a lot of Disney movies that are more funny as an adult than when you're a kid, because yes, I want to try to find it and play it. I've seen a couple of people play it. It looks fun though. But the reason that a lot of Disney movies are funnier, yes, because of every freaking innuendo that you never caught onto as a kid. Which makes it both more funny as an adult and no wonder what a bunch of creeps. That's big old fat Ray. The rain came in sideways, and even rain that came from underneath. Yeah. And then one day, it just stopped. And that's when all hell broke loose. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream, stinging rain, big old fat rain. Definitely a classic. That will never not be a good movie. That planter stopped up about 50 acres ago. Take 2 days to dig the mud out. Or I can take it to the wash station and just wash. Is it on Netflix right now? Might have to watch that. Yeah, it goes through its circulations of the streaming platforms. So, I'll have to watch it. Lieutenant Dan, you got legs. She tastes like cigarettes. Okay. I appreciate you stopping by, sis. Have a good night. Oh, man. Sorry, broke up your Black Panther party. So, okay. I'm trying to figure this out. And this is going to make me sound really stupid. I wasn't really hungry, but thirsty. I drank, must have me like 13 of them Dr. Peppers. I gotta pee. You just say you gotta pee. So the guy he's talking about, that's in at the memorial and everything when he gets back from the war and all that stuff, is that supposed to be Karl Marx? Who is that supposed to be? You know, in the rally, you know, where Jenny goes into the fountain and all that stuff. Was that supposed to be like Karl Marx or something like that for some rally? I don't remember from history books and everything what that rally was. Who was that supposed to be? I don't remember either, and it bugs me because I feel like I should know. My wife and I went on our first date 10 years ago. You're getting old over there. Yeah, I hear you. I'm feeling old over her. Well, we got our shit planted. Do I take it to wash it? Nope. We're gonna wait till it's sunny. I ain't even gonna try to wash it right now. I do find it funny though that they have the wash, you know, the ability to wash your equipment and everything. But all of my, every time I make a yard, it's always, it's rain. The reason it looks so big is because I got my, my field of view. I turned it all the way down to the lowest. So you can actually see like elevation and stuff. So it's just big old fat rain is all it is. That's why it looks bigger. I was wondering the same thing. I was like, is that hail? But no, it's just rain. It's because I got my field of view turned all the way down. Yeah, I messed around with it because if I turn the field of view up to where I used to play it on, like you can see elevation. This is Welker Farms, and if I played on, which it's still a relatively flat map, but oh yeah, no, I have disasters turned off. I don't mess with that garbage. But with the lower field of view, you can actually see the elevation better, which I like. I mean, this is Welker Farms, and I mean, yes, it's a pretty flat map to begin with, but you know what? I need that roller. I think we're gonna roll it with the Big Bud. So when I played on the higher FOV, which is what I used to do, you couldn't see the elevation changes. This is 25. See, that roller planter would have been done. Yeah, I know. But then that gives me less to do. I try to fill my time. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, what else am I going to do? It's raining. I can't harvest anything. I can't do a contract. I don't want to skip ahead. Yet. But I do agree with you. It would have definitely been done already. Yo! Darth Nerf Herder coming in with a raid over on the green side. What's up, buddy? It's just pouring down rain on me over here. Not that big, you should never run out of things to do. Take a week to plant the whole map. Right. Yo, what's up, Foxman? What's up? Appreciate the raid, Darth. How was your stream, buddy? How was the stream tonight? I got this dark cloud over me. And only over me. How'd the farm go today, Darth? You're literally the only person to say anything on the green side today. Charlie coming in with the Darth raid. Let's go. Rish go, Rish go. Good vibes. There we go. Charlie's good for the emotes over there on the green side. You're right. I should never run out of things to do on a map this big, but I do. Problem is, there's not a lot of fields. Hell yeah. What kind of shenanigans did you guys get into tonight, Darth? Were you farming or not farming? We are muddy. Checking on a few new games tonight? Really? Like what? You didn't farm? That's blasphemy. What were you checking out today? What games were you checking out? Honestly, I think I want to check out this new game that I was just talking about. I don't own the whole map either, by the way, Riggs. Checked out a couple from Saber Interactive, Doc. And just finished looking at Busbound. Busbound? Alright. What was that on? Was that on Steam or something? I'm just over here, can't breathe all night, so Trying to get over being sick. Demos are on Steam. Docked releases on March 5th. Got you. Are they only on Steam, or will they be on console too? That's the guys that did SnowRunner and Roadcraft. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. I think I heard about that. Well, there's another game, and it's basically like Mario Kart, only on crack, and it's all Disney characters, but I've been seeing a guy play lately. It looks kind of fun, actually. I was going to look into. I just don't know if it's like a PC only thing or what. I think it's called Disney Speedstorm or something is the name of it. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to unfold this. That's another game I haven't played. I really haven't played much SnowRunner or Roadcraft. Well, I literally only played like 10 minutes of Roadcraft. And I really haven't gone and done too much in SnowRunner either. I feel like those are a couple of games I really need to get into and try playing. I just get too hung up on like 2 games. And I also don't want to go like too wild with my selection of stuff. So I need to try. I feel like I need to test it out. We're gonna set the AI on this so I can hang out with you guys for a minute. I was hooked on Roadcraft for quite a while. Same back with Construction Simulator. That's another one. I really wanted to play Construction Sim. Demo was too short. That's how they get you. Too short, you wanted more, so now you're going to go buy the whole game. Is it worth? Does it look like it's going to be worth buying though from the demo? We tried DayZ, boring as hell. Takes 40 minutes to run back to your base after you die. Yeah. I tried it too. I actually tried that the other day, Riggs. You think so? I wonder if it'll be on console. I'll have to look into it. I would think it probably would be. Unless they're doing like a PC first and then see how that goes. I just jammed the shit out of my toe. That hurt. Oh. You guys have never jammed your toe. I recommend not doing it. Yeah, I didn't like DayZ either. Riggs wasn't exactly the most fun. It felt like it just moved too slow. Plus, you got other like zombie type of games that I think are much better if you're into that. Like what was that one, Dead Island or something like that? Looked like a pretty good one, but we pull our rollers 11 to 12 miles an hour. They too slow. That's why I don't roll in 25. Well, this is going 7. Looks like that Disney Speedstorm is free to play, but there are in-app purchases. It's on PC and consoles. Yeah, it looks fun though. I know there's purchases, but I don't think it's pay to win kind of thing. I think it's the guy I've been watching play Dead Island on 360 for forever. Yeah. Well, there's like more, like there's Dead Island 2 and all that stuff now too. So I did see that was on, that there were in-app purchases, but I don't think that it's pay to win. It still looks fun though. It really does. It's probably just for like if you want like different like you know, aesthetic stuff or something like that. I would think. Just extra items you can get if you, yeah. Probably a lot of aesthetic stuff. You know. You know what sucks? Getting old. Uh, you become so unlimber. I just had to like help my leg up to cross my leg because I had an itch that I couldn't reach because I'm fat. So I was trying to bring the itch to me, but I had to pull my leg on my other leg. That's pretty bad, right? Oh yeah. they they do like to do the wiggle a lot on the old AI running the articulated tractors. Yeah, I might have to look into getting that because it looks pretty fun. And you know what? It's probably just as frustrating as Mario Kart is. If I had to guess. And I'll, to this day, and I will say this for as long as I play video games, nothing, no game gets under my skin more and is more frustrating to play than trying to beat the special levels in Super Mario games. You cannot convince me that there's anything more stressful than trying to beat those. Got a few things to get done before bed? Sounds good. Appreciate that raid again. Or the host over there, Darth. You have a good night, dude. I like the fact that this roller doesn't like actually, you can't pick up. Actually, I don't like that. That's one of the things the only one I liked was the Star World in Super Mario World on SNES. Yeah. Well, you know, there's secret worlds and shit, right? And I'm telling you right now, those are more stressful than trying to play COD. It's the most stressful game I've ever played. Ugh. Ugh. I wonder what it looks like from inside when he does that. It's probably just as bad. Excuse me. Like, two of the rollers aren't even rolling. If you look at the back ones, they're not even rolling. What's wrong with this picture? What the hell is this shit? Oh, that one's rolling now. The middle one in the back is that rolling. Two in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to try to get an angle that you can see it. That one, right there in the middle of the screen, is not rolling. Honestly, the hardest Mario game I played was on SNES called Mario The Lost World. Yes. That one also pisses you off. You see that? That one's not moving. Maybe it's just a glitch thing. Oh, the back one's not doing it now. And that one, yeah, all the back rollers are not even, the animation's not even there. What the heck? What the hell, Bobby? It's gotta be just a visual glitch. Because if they weren't rolling, then I wouldn't be making any. Then it wouldn't be making any lines or anything. I have that problem on some header wheels on the Deer Drill wheels. Yeah. Yep. I get a problem with some of the trailers. If you have the US version of a tractor and you hook it up to them, if it's if it's a tandem axle and not a single axle, one of the axles does not even ever touch the ground. But if you have the European version of the tractor, it hooks up just fine. Have you ever had that happen? I think it's mostly been on like there's a Colossus trailer, like the shorter one, or the Deer Drill. It'll just start spinning a circle wildly. Yeah. Like, hello. The other field's gonna take much longer, but Big Bud. But see what I'm talking about? Where you can actually see like slight elevation changes on here. When I play at the higher FOV, you can't notice that. It all looks a lot flat. Add the drop third axle on semi. When I put it down, the back wheels just spin. Yeah, you're only supposed. It's not meant to function. It's just meant to be there to look at. A great mod. No. I'm just kidding. It's better than what I could ever do, probably. I don't really have to use the Big Bud to use the roller, but I just like the Big Bud. And we are on Welker Farms, so I had to make sure I had at least one Big Bud. Otherwise, I feel like it would be... my biggest one is 2 of the 8R Deers and the mods roll over on a 7 mile. Hey, we're going 7. Watch out. We're a little top heavy at 7. We can't go that fast. That's hilarious. What are you lining up for? You're already on the line. What the hell? That's great. You're almost there. You're almost there. There you go. Good job. The ANR 2020 model and the 2025 model. Can't remember the model, but yeah. Little top heavy. Might need to go back to the drawing board on that one. Got too hung up on the looks and not the functionality of it. Is what it sounds like. Oh. That 2 of the back ones are kind of moving now. You can actually see it bouncing. It is, it's bouncing. Yeah, pretty cool. That's neato. I think it's the same guy that made the stack fold weed burner. Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Man, I'm so glad that I'm not like some of those other guys I see on TikTok that are constantly going, tap that screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, because they want to get like a ton of likes and everything like that. We have 645 likes on the stream. To me, it's more valuable continuing to have a conversation with folks than to see how many people have wasted their thumb muscles to press and tap the screen and hit the like button. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I should start being like those guys. Come on, guys, we gotta get on that leaderboard. Send gifts, send gifts. Tap that screen. Let's hit that like button. Come on. Maybe I'm the only one that finds that annoying. To see some guys that's all they do. It's literally the only thing they say the whole time. Or putting all these like crazy goals up and everything like that. That's one thing I've dabbled in it every now and again, putting a goal on the screen or something like that, but nah. Not me. If somebody really wants to donate to me or whatever, they know how to do it. I I I I don't do this shit to make a living. So I just enjoy the conversation and be able to hang out. So we got to finish rolling this one, and then roll the other field. We should be good to skip on to the next month. And then when we get to that month, we'll come back and fertilize this field and the other field that we planted. Man, Riggs, I really did not know that you were that close to where... I mean, you're not, like, super close, but I did not know you lived in my state like that. There's another pretty big farm sim streamer, but I think he's only on Twitch. And his name is Puma Plow. He's actually really close to where I live. Down there in sand country, right? Well, I'm up here in clay country. We got clay. I appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words there. I don't know who you are, because it's just a picture, but I appreciate the kind words. Well, look at Alex showing up. What's up, Alex? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it doesn't even... Yeah, okay. I remember you being on here, but... You could be better? We could all be better. Yeah, so... But now, for some reason, it doesn't even show a name on there. At least not for my end. It just has your picture. That's wild. Oh, you made it like that, got you. So now you're just blank. Now I don't even know what to call you. It's crap, dude. I'm kidding. Let me check something here. Just as I suspected. Just as I suspected. Eventually it's supposed to stop raining on here. I just don't know when. Probably not till after I'm done rolling my other field. I just want to see how the AI does the headland with this. Shouldn't be too hard on them. Alright, which way are you going there, AI boy? We're going to do our other field ourselves, but yeah. I have not tried Courseplay, but I can't do Courseplay because I am on console. I don't believe Courseplay is on console. Where are you going? You're really going all the way? I live in cotton country, thousands upon thousands of acres here. Looks like winter in the fall. I bet. Back it up. This guy. Whew. Yeah, we're definitely doing our other field ourselves. This guy is moving around like me trying to use our drive articulated with controller only. Why'd I stop doing farm sim for a while? You should drive one at 25 mile an hour in real life. It gets wild at times. I believe you. I believe you. It probably does get just a tad squirrely. It's not hail, Kong. It's just rain, but I have the FOV at the lowest it'll go, so it looks like hail. It's not really hail though. I kind of got burnt out on it a little bit. Dirt bike. I got burnt out on both, you know, streaming on TikTok and Farm Sim, so it'll like get around in the cab like a ragdoll. I bet. I bet. It's probably like Your own little rodeo going on. I drove a Baylor down a 2-lane road with blind curves. That was a bit sketchy, I bet. That's gotta feel sketchy. They ride rough as well, right? The extra motion, doing field work wears you out. I bet. I bet you yeah. It's probably like going through a rodeo though, like I was just saying. I would imagine it's a similar feeling. A regular roads are sketchy in itself, especially pulling a 60-foot equipment. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of sketchy spots in Missouri. That's for sure. What what are you doing there, dude? I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, with I wish I could get into cotton. That sounds fun. You know what? I've heard people that actually harvest cotton in real life. Actually, they like it. I also heard somebody, or was watching somebody that 60-foot stack cold planters. I think it's pretty wild during lunch hour. I bet. I bet. There's a guy that I think is on TikTok. He's an IRL streamer, but he's a farmer. And the last one I caught of his, they were harvesting sugar beets. That actually sounds. It actually looked pretty fun to do in real life. Or potatoes as well. He's in Mississippi. It's a lot of work. I bet. I'll bet it is. So, do the cotton harvesters really throw out the bales like that? Like they do in the game? And if so, do they throw them out round or do they throw them out square? Or can you get either way? The big round ones? Nice. Now, do they drop out wrapped? Or is that, you got to get something extra for that to happen? Or is it built in just like the harvesters in the game? Nice. So, yo, type shit over there on YouTube. What's up? So, how do you load those up? Do you get like a wheel loader or something like that to load those up on a trailer, or do you? Deere's the only one building a picker right now. I've heard Case is supposed to release one soon. Oh, really? So I guess what would you have to use to load them up as it is right now? Do you got to get like a wheel loader or something? Like the bales and everything? Or do they have trailers like they do in the game here where it'll pick it up for you? The back folds down and there's an auto rack on the back. You load by hand 2 people? Oh, really? That seems very heavy though. Got you. I got you. I've seen people use bale spikes to place them up on a trailer. I got you. I got you. So there's a couple different ways to do it. Yo, secret with the follow. What's the secret? I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. What's up, King? King of the Gifts. What's going on, King? How you doing? We stack them 4 along and a module truck comes and picks them up. Got you. Oh, you're a dirt bike. Yo, Dan. Or is that Dana? Appreciate the follow over there on the purple side. Mama Tonya. Oh, you are secret now. Okay. Count your family members don't know about. You gonna get in trouble now, boy. Oh, you used to be Marlon Wood. Got you. Why'd you change it? Why'd you change your name, Marlon? You're the only Marlon that I had in my chat. It was a joke. All right, we're gonna roll our own field. Oh, it's DQ'd. Got you. Man, gotcha. I think so. I think it is a Landau. Yes, it is. It is a Landau. Now I'm stuck with it for another 27 days. Yep. See? Sometimes sometimes you gotta think about it before you change your name around. I think I have a video or 2 of ours running and spitting out a bale, but don't know how to send it. Are you in my Discord, Riggs? If there's a way you can get it on the computer, you should be able to get in there. Oh, they're on your TikTok page? Alright, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Tell me I'm following you. If I'm not, I will. You don't know nothing about Discord. It's alright. I never remember who I follow back and who I don't follow back. Because I don't follow back everybody, but... No, I'll find it. I'll check it out. Yo, appreciate the 10 roses. Marlin. I mean, King of the Gifts. You can watch our track tractor burn down on. Awesome. That sounds fun. Sounds like a great time. The comments get wild. I bet. I bet they do. You know, speaking of things burning down, I used to work for a lawn place, and there was a convention in Louisville every year called the Equip Expo. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, but I got to go one year to it. They paid for it and everything, and it was one of those places where they have like anything to do with like lawn and everything like that. Plus, yeah. So it was one of those deals where you could see all the equipment stuff inside, but they had an outdoor area where you could test equipment out, basically anything that was inside. And this is when places were really starting to get gung-ho about doing like EV stuff and everything like that. And you could even have like EV mowers and everything. DeWalt had one outside in the test area and everything like that, and it just randomly caught on fire. That's like, huh? I bet you guys won't be selling too many of those. What iron you pulling with? It looks like a Massey or an old white. It's a Big Bud. It's just a Black Beauty paint job, Dan. The boss man see the smoke of this one from 20 miles away. Damn. Yeah, that's a bad day. That probably wasn't a fun day. Yeah, Dan, this is a Big Bud 747. It's just it's part of the it's a mod, and I think it they had a Black Beauty paint job for it, so yeah. He called just as I got out of it and said, please tell me that's not ours. You're like, well, do you want me to tell you it's not ours, or do you want me to tell you the truth? I mean, I can tell you what you want to hear, and I can tell you what's really going on. The best thing I can tell you is it's not going to be ours after this. We meant to be replacing that one anyways, right? So let's worry about calling the fire department. It's not going to last long, right? Wow. I need to get some Vicks or something. Because, man, I am dying over here right now. Filled it up with diesel and it should have gone in less than 5 minutes. Wow. It was here just a second ago. Old Iron is great. Fixed gas G1000 a while ago. Nicest piece I've ever worked on. Sounds like it. It's probably the nicest piece you ever worked on because you could actually work on it. All this shit dealing with like computers and everything like that all on board. Yeah. No thanks. Just give me something like carbureted or anything. I know how to work on that shit. When I started having to track down wires and computers and reprogramming and flashing a computer and updating the computer in a car or a vehicle or something, nah, I'm out. I was mowing old corn stalks, but it started in the control panel behind the cab. Yeah, that's not good. Electrical fires are the worst ones because you can't just like throw water on it. Obviously. So putting them out is typically not going to happen. It's just different. I'm independent, so I have a diverse skill set. Ultimately, it's all nuts and bolts. Programming is easy once you know where to get the software. Yeah, but then, that's my point. Is like, I don't want to get software for a car. It's a car. I shouldn't have to rely on having to have computer knowledge to work on a car. You know what I mean? I'm just old school. You know what I mean? The airbag under the seat blew out. It's kind of like a can of going. I bet. I think the thing that happened to me driving down the road, and I'm pretty sure I immediately pissed my pants. Probably other things too, was driving down the highway and an 18-wheeler was driving by and one of the trailer tires blew out literally right next to my car. Somehow I didn't get hit with anything, but you want to talk about thinking like you just got shot with a cannon. Let that happen to you. Shut the engine off, got out and ran. It was sitting there trying to start itself. Had a mind of its own. I will. I will have to go peruse your page now. I might be able to do that right now, actually. While we're on this nice long run. Let's find out. Let's see if I can. I've been a couple cars back when that happened. Felt it through the car. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Let me see if I can find you. Oh. How far down is that video? I have to pass up the summertime videos? Yeah. Oh, okay. Which one am I supposed to watch, though? The first one or the second one? Or the third one? You got 3 of them on here. Which one's the best one to watch? Have a good stream. Gotta head to bed. Gotta work in the morning. Alright. Appreciate you following, Dan. Thanks for coming through, brother. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Or one of them. The oldest one, alright. Oh, the one that's got 242,000 views on it? Nice. This is not on the schedule today. The caption says it all. Holy cow. Wow. Wow. The second one might have the sound without music. Oh no, I don't have the sound turned on. Holy cow. I'm surprised the field didn't go up. Was it wet that day? Or was it dry? No, it looked dry. I'm surprised that that field didn't go up. Oh, it rained the night before. That might be the only thing that kind of saved that field from going up too. That's wild, dude. Ugh. It wasn't much, but enough to keep the whole 40 from burning. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Wow. Sheesh. That's wild. Well, I'm going to watch this cotton harvest one. Damn, you got that one's got 1.3 million views on it. Hey, it's just like the damn game. I'm watching the cotton harvester one now. That is awesome. And you're a fisherman? Riggs? I didn't know you were a fisherman too. What's your racial comment? Yeah. I did not know you were a fisherman. And you don't live that far away from me. We might need to plan something this spring or summer. Just saying. I haven't gotten to hunt in probably 6 years. Just haven't had the money or the time. But last time I hunted was on my wife's aunt and uncle's property. So, Catfish, Mississippi, gotcha. Well, I hope it's cleaner down there than it is here. I wouldn't touch nothing out of the river up here. Or if I did, I'd be getting a photo and then it'd be going right back in. I don't know, that bass you had in that one looked pretty good. I'm not sure I'd ever... Yo, Bad Pumpkin, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? Them top summer videos of the river and big sandbars on the Mississippi at New Madrid? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I know up by me, I wouldn't touch nothing out of the rivers. You swim there? Okay. So then that tells me it's definitely not that bad. Looking good. What map? This is Welker Farms. Welker Farms. Just trying to get my field rolled. Enjoying the car. I'm like reading my own Botrix thing. Yes. Yeah. I like the Welker Farms map, man. big, it's open, there's not a lot of obstacles in the way. I used to go to the sandbars and stuff like that, rigs, go swimming and everything. Neighbors, family and everything, they had a pontoon boat and everything. We go out there and go crazy. You don't feel dirty after a day out? Right. Busy days, there's 30 to 40 boats there? Yeah. So you're in a good part of it. Up by me, you wouldn't even come close. I don't know who made it, but yes, it is a Big Bud, and it's the Black Beauty version. It probably is whoever it is, but yeah, it's the Big Bud 747, and you got to have the American flag on it. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Ethan? It is sharp. Now, I don't have the dual tires, but I got the big old floaters on there. So, yes sir, Big Bud. Big Bud. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the Welker Farms vet. You got to have the Big Bud tractor. I mean, you just have to. What's going on, Ethan? You too. That is Hispanos? Yes. Right on. You have a good night, too. I really want to go take that pill, but I'm pretty sure this is the last field I'm doing tonight. So I can wait. But I will definitely be back on. I'll try to get back on in the morning if I can. Sometimes life doesn't let me do the things I want to do when I want to do them. I'm sure others can relate. Wow. All kinds of different folks coming through. I go through spells where I can breathe and then I can't breathe. And then I can breathe and then I can't breathe. It's so freaking annoying. I do like the fact I can just like go right on through the power poles here. Gotta hit that cruise control, baby. Oh man. Wonder if I can keep the cruise control on and get turned around and relined up. We're gonna try it when we get down to the end. The stinking rain cloud has just followed us for the last 2 hours. Just stayed right on top of us. Now it's doing the it's raining while it's sunny out thing. Thought that was only a Missouri thing. Wow. Our tractor is dirty. Our roller's probably caked with mud. That's probably why those aren't rolling. They're probably too clogged up with mud. I can breathe out of one side right now. I feel like my eyes are like really bloodshot and I probably look like I'm stoned. I'm not. Calling it a night? Alright, brother. Appreciate you hanging out, dude. Yeah, I know you sent me a message. I'm going to check out that other guy too. That you were talking about earlier. And, yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the next one, man. Have a good night. Appreciate you hanging out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, let's see if we can leave the cruise control on and get turned around. I think we can. I mean, we're only going 7 miles an hour, so. Heck yeah. Probably the only downfall of this this roller is that you can only go 7. That's all right. Oh. Yo, Cole Cowley with the follow. Appreciate that follow, Cole. Thank you, thank you. Oh, man. I am feeling like doo-doo right now, chat. I think we got about 4, maybe 5 more passes to go. We should be done rolling. Pretty wild because I feel fine during the day, but by the time like 7 7:30 rolls around, I feel like dog crap. I think it's going to be 4 more passes. That's my guess. I'm probably wrong on that. But it looks like 4 should get this taken care of. So we did sunflowers here. The other field we did... What did we do in our other field? Soybeans. We did soybeans in the other one. Yeah. And then our wheat field is not ready to harvest yet, so that one's still growing. And then our grass field, we already took care of that. And did I ever actually go collect that up? I think I did. Yeah, it's had to fertilize that. So, the grass field is growing. It's 100% fertilized. What the heck was that? Back that up. I seen you try to get one over on me there, game. Nice try. Nice freaking try. Tried to make me hop a spot. Oh, that's probably because this is where that, like, house was. That's normally on here. That we removed. Actually, I don't think it was here because... No, it was definitely here. Tried to do it to me again. Not cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I apologize, chat. Trying to get through being sick or something. So who's got big plans for the weekend? Anybody got any big plans going on? I mean, it is Friday tomorrow, so what's everybody planning on doing over the weekend? I know what I'm doing. Recovering. Hopefully being done being sick and stopped up. That's what I'm hoping. I'm gonna ride in the cab for a little bit. There we go. We're in the cab now, baby. Hell yeah. It's bumpy in the cab. It's actually louder in the cab than it is outside. That's probably accurate, you would think. Some of these are way quieter. Oh, she's working hard now. Working hard there. That's all right. We got 1,100 horses working hard. I think I was right. I think it's going to be 3 more passes. Heck yeah. I like being right. Oh, 3 more. 3 more. Then we can go take some medicine. I wish we had some NyQuil in my house. I think we're all out of that stuff. That would definitely help for the night, for sure. Watch it be like, one pass is going to be like a little sliver. And it'll end up being like 3 more after this pass. That's probably what'll happen. Oh man. Just steady pouring down rain on us. You know, that could be hail. Now I'm thinking about it. It looks like hail. But again, I think it's because my FOV is all the way low. It makes it look like hail. But and it's in March, so I think it's just rain. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to stay awake through this. Like, the sinus issue is really starting to take a hold on me. Yes, it is raining, Mike. It's been raining most of this stream, unfortunately. There's like one rain cloud, and it just is literally following me wherever I go. So, it's been a wet stream. Not to be confused with a wet dream. I'm just rolling it. The game don't care. I know probably shouldn't be doing it in the rain in real life, but it's a video game, and this is what I got to do. So that's why I'm working ground. The game doesn't care. Two more passes. Yep, I'm just rolling the ground. I hope that's all right. Your boy's tired, chat. But most of that's because of the stupid sinus crap that I got going on. It's very annoying. As of right now, I can breathe, but give it about 20 minutes and I won't be able to breathe at all. I see the sun. It's just not turning sunny yet. That rain cloud is just staying right over top of me. You know, I could get a smaller roller to where it lifts and everything, but might even go a little bit faster. But nah, I like this one. We're just gonna stick on with it. It does have a wider path, so it doesn't take as long as some. Almost done. Almost done. One more pass to go after this one. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely going to try to get on in the morning. Ooh, that rain cloud just got darker. It done got darker on me. No. Last pass. Awesome. Oh, chat. We're going to take some Mucinex at the stream here. Go lay down. Probably turn scrubs on. Hopefully pass out. Try to kick this stupid cold or whatever we got going on. We's about done, chat. We's about done. Rolling's probably the thing that takes the longest to do. Everything else is pretty quick. I mean, it's not super quick, but quick enough. man. All right, all right, all right, all right. I don't think we'll watch this today. It being all rainy and shit, I feel like it wouldn't really make much sense. So we're gonna wait till we don't have inclement weather, and then we'll get all our equipment washed up. What the heck is this? Hold it up. Yeah, we'll watch this when it's not raining. That was terrible. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, let's collect our money from our contract. That was 135 grand, so nothing really worth doing. Yep, we'll fertilize that after we save off a month. This should be fertilized, should be 100%. Yep. And the wheat is still growing. Sweet. All right, chat. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Appreciate all the likes, shares, follows. We did end up with 16 new followers tonight over on TikTok. I think we got a couple over on the Purple app. I'm not sure about YouTube. I won't know that till later, but appreciate you guys all hanging out with me on the farm. And we're going to try to be back on tomorrow morning if we can. And yeah, till then, you guys have a great rest of your night. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace.